Like Jaden Gibson, who
Yeah.
second year last year, got to see the field a little bit more. What did you see from him, and maybe how can he build on that this spring?
Jaden Gibson always been one of them guys that's a freak of nature. You really can't teach that. He has the swag, the style. He has it all, man. So this year, he's coming. I can see him coming into himself, being one of them guys that's gonna need the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make the play when it's in the air.
About Jacquez, obviously,
Yeah.
for you didn't play a ton that first year, then you really kind of broke out in year two. He's probably
Yeah.
hoping for something similar.
Yeah,
What do you see from him so far?
man, I can see Quez taking off this year, man. He just got to keep his head down, keep grinding. Once he find completely himself, I feel like he's gonna be in the position that he needs to be in. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he just got to keep grinding, head down, keep putting in the work, and he gonna be right.
A lot of people talk about Casey, the mentorship that he can provide for Jackson, all of these other young quarterbacks, but is he able to help you guys all out as an offense just based on?
He's one of them guys. He's bringing a lot of leadership, a lot of advice coming from him. He's one of them guys that's experienced, so he's like a player coach at the same time. So him coming in, being able to teach guys and let little tweaks, stuff like that, is always good to have a guy like him around.
What have you seen from Mike Hawkins and Zerbrug these first couple weeks of practices?
He's really talented. He's one of them guys I can see that has a cannon. He can really sling it around. I'm excited to see him for sure.
What's this spring like for you, just in terms of leadership and stepping into more of a mentor, mature role?
Just continue to be more of a vocal leader. Just working on my craft, perfecting my craft first, then making sure everybody around me is doing the same. Just getting that extra work in. Making sure my group, we're all just working, continuing to get better, getting the jugs in, extra work like that, being the first ones in, last one out, just always getting better day to day.
You got a new quarterback. You've had Caleb, the GG, now you got Jackson.
Yep.
When you got a new guy in, are you comparing him to the next guy, or are you trying to help him? Because he's a younger guy than the other two guys that have been here. How do you handle this?
More, in my opinion, I feel like I just got to build that relationship with the new quarterback. Like Jackson right now, we just get our little extra work in, build our chemistry. That's the most important because our chemistry is going to be shown on the field. So just me and every new quarterback I ever had, just continue to build that bond with them so we can showcase our talent as a unit, his and mine. So I've never compared any quarterback I played with. Just want the best for both of us. If any quarterback that's late is no longer my teammate, so I'm just working on what I got right now. You feel me?
How do you build that relationship? Is that just on the field stuff?
Nah, off the field too. Doing little things like just whatever, just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Just building a friendship outside of football and just making sure we got that brotherhood nature. So, I make sure he got my back and I got his.
Do different guys they got different personalities?
Yeah,
some guys you got to push. Some guys are more laid back.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you trying to figure that out with the new guy or whatever?
A lot. I feel like it's a lot that goes in. I wouldn't say it's like a girlfriend, but similarly, you know what I'm saying? Especially receiver, QB position is like something like that. Just building a relationship day to day. Just finding things that like certain tweaks and stuff like the way I run the route and stuff like that. Just continue to build that bond off the field. Not you off the field and after practice. Like we get extra work after practice. If you want me to run it a certain way, I'll fix it. Just benefit him and me. So.
Is it better? Because the bowl game, you had basically a month.
Yeah.
Now you got an entire off season where you and him can kind of really get together.
Yeah.
So is that? I assume that's better than just a month to kind of get to know.
Yeah, definitely. It's way better. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's a very talented quarterback. He can sling that thing. He's starting to feel himself. He's starting to come into himself completely. You know what I'm saying? He was put into position. I still feel like he stepped up and did what he can do for the team due to the circumstances. But now he has a whole off season. I feel like he's going to be phenomenal.
Okay. Final one for me. Is there huddle presence when you're in a huddle?
Yeah.
Is there certain guys that you just believe in them? Is that something you got to just kind of?
For sure.
You got to do that when you won't know until the actual game.
Jackson,
or can you tell that in practice?
Nah, you can tell it in practice. You get that presence anywhere. To be honest, even when we doing winter runs, you can feel that presence when the guys leading the group. He's one of the guys that always been vocal. Stepping up to the group, just being a leader and controlling the offense.
Jalil, what does that next step for you in your game look like?
Just being a phenomenal, just being a complete receiver, yards at the catch, 50-50 balls, just the little tweaks I need to advance my game to the next level, separation, things like that. Just putting my head down and keep working, you know.
Do you feel like this is one of the best wide receiver rooms that you've been a
For
part
sure.
of?
Yeah, definitely. This is one. I say my freshman year and this year is definitely the top, like the best receiver rooms I've been in. You know, it's great. Like everybody in the room brings different stuff. You got speed, you got route runners, you got size, you got it all. You got running back receivers, you guys that could like go to running back and things of that nature. That could do something with the ball after the catch. So it just, you feel me? It's just good to have a room like that. You take from everybody. You take from here, you know, just make you like better yourself. You feel me?
How interesting is Ivan Carrion?
He's a huge receiver.
Yeah.
So, you know, I see a lot that he can become a great receiver. He can be one of the best receivers coming out of Oklahoma if he continue to work. Just keep putting his head down, just keep grinding. Because you can't teach size, like I said.
Yeah.
So he been showing his size, keep using his size, and he's gonna be great.
How good is or how much improved is that cornerback room? Just guys that you go up against every day. Desmond looks a little bit different than everybody else.
Yeah, I really like going against Dez, man. He's one of them guys that's patient. He's a patient corner. He knows how to, like, he knows the defense. He's one of them guys that is automatically a leader. Like, he comes in with his own swag. I enjoy going against him. We work every day. He's gonna be talented this year for sure.